Being married to an entrepreneur is hard work, but it's worth it when it works.
You got your hands full every day like I do. You got kids, you got a marriage that you're trying to work, a business that you're trying to make work. And finding time for the kids and keeping it spontaneous. Boy, that was good last night.
Nobody teaches you how to manage a business or manage a relationship or marriage. Everybody's just trying to do the best that they can. The purpose of the show is to give you some tools on how to make the marriage and the business work. We don't do it perfect, but we're figuring it out. Welcome to the G&E Show.
Hello, E. How you doing?
Good.
I thought you were going to do this show.
Darling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this is Grant Cardone. This is at Elena Cardone on Twitter. She's at Elena Cardone. This is the G&E Show. Every week we come to you to talk about what happens when your marriage, your love, your relationship, your coupleship.
How to handle when the two worlds come together and sometimes they do collide.
And when you collide with your business and the kids and things that you haven't planned on, right? E, what's been up?
Well,
people loved the show last week.
Oh, great.
I don't know.
I love that. I better check it out. I've been kind of, behind the scenes a little.
Well,
I've fallen off on my Instagram and my Twitter in the last day, which is not like me. I'll have to get back on my game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's been going on with you, G-Daddy?
Just I was in Vegas last week working hard. You know, we got a big plan.
You working hard for your money?
For your money, too.
Oh, yeah.
We plan on going to the Hard Rock here, getting ready to do a tour with Steve Harvey. We got a bunch of great stuff going on, but got a bunch of great stuff going on here in Miami. Let's talk about the show, though, okay?
Yes.
Rather than talking about me.
Let's do it. Yes.
Look, why do we do this show, Elena? Why'd you talk me into this show?
Well,
Jared talks me into a show. You talked me into a show.
No. Let's get the order right. I talked you into a show first, then Jared. Okay. So in this case, I am the leader. Okay. The innovator.
All right.
Okay. So I talked you into the show because as a married woman, I find that there's not a whole lot out there in terms of, how to handle the relationship and when the two worlds, when business meets relationship. So I said, hey, let's just we've been together 10 years now. Let's kind of throw up some ideas and how we've handled certain situations and what's come up.
And you always say that you're not perfect.
Beneficial.
You're not perfect. But
we're not perfect, but we're figuring it out.
But you need to change that to
I'm perfect.
You're not
and
perfect.
You're figuring it out.
No.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, little rascal.
Okay, so look, I want to start the show on a kind of a
I'm sorry to interrupt, but lastly, I just want to say this: I talked you into this show because
for all of those
because we do believe in marriages and we do believe in fighting for marriages, even though they might not be this fairy tale image that you always thought that they might be at a little girl of the age of 5, but. I say that because Sabrina's all about princesses. But anyway, it's worth fighting for, and that's why I wanted to come on this show and show that marriages do survive. We're a testament to that, and be one of those positive influences in a world where you hear out there 50% of marriages end in divorce. And so I wanted to be, I want to be the one that says the 50% that's winning.
I got it, okay? Got
it good.
Try to tighten up your
pitch?
your phrases,
right,
okay? Because it's a little freaking lengthy, all right? I thought you were running for president or something there for a second. Okay, so a couple things I want to catch up with. First of all, I want to talk about what happened to you this morning at the doctor's office, because I know this is happening to a lot of people. It wasn't our plan to talk about this. I want to talk today about how naive you are, how naive America is, how naive a lot of women are, and how naive a lot of men are out there. Before I do that, though, and if you want to call in 305-865-8668, 305-865-8668, how naive is your partner with regards to a relationship? It brings me to this topic because I want to talk about James Foley. James Foley was beheaded last night by the ISIS.
God.
And then the thing in Ferguson, where the young man got shot 6 times by a cop.
Yeah, Michael Brown.
And then the whole world's shocked about all this, okay? Look, folks, terrorists, they got a cause over there, and they blow themselves up, and they behead people, just like we drop bombs on countries. And there's economic collapses, and I don't know why everybody's surprised. You know what I think America's surprised by all these terrible things.
Why? Because you think America's naive?
America's naive. We're people that believe in freedom, and we should have freedom, and everyone should have freedom.
You think we're a little bit rainbows and teddy bears?
Like you, man. Like you go to the doctor this morning. She goes to the doctor this morning with the kids. And I'm on alert. I'm on alert because I'm like, okay, something bad's going to happen to the doctor.
Why?
Because that's what doctors do. Doctors need shit to happen in order to be doctors. They need problems. That's why I don't go to doctors. If you got to put your fingers in my ass to find a problem,
Jesus.
I don't need you looking in my ass. If you got to take an x-ray of my mouth to find out where the problems are, leave my mouth alone. As long as my teeth can cut meat, I'm good to go. You feel me?
You are crazy.
I was with a dentist. A dentist is like, we need to x-ray your teeth, da-da-da. It's been this long. I'm like, then you pay for the x-ray. I'm not doing it, okay? If you want to find a problem that bad to charge me, you pay for the x-ray. I'm not paying for it, okay? So you go to the doctor this morning for the freaking...
Yeah, but how does this relate to being naive?
Just go with me, dog. Go with me, okay?
Well, we have to do the wellness checkup for the kids to go to school.
If your spouse is naive, okay, I want you to call 305-865-8668. 305-865-8668. I want to hear from you about how your wife or how your husband is naive and not paying attention to the real problems. Go.
Well, first off, I admit I'm naive, but how I'm naive about this morning's incident, you're going to have to clue me in because I thought I was tough as nails.
Okay.
Okay, so I bring the kids to the doctor. I know this is a highly controversial subject, but I don't vaccinate the kids. I've done major due diligence, as I'm sure other parents have who choose to vaccinate, and that's their decision.
So, of course, the doctor says, hey, have you done your vaccines? Elena's, no, I haven't done them. And then the doctor's going to go into her pitch.
And the doctor went into her pitch, and she said, that's irresponsible.
And Elena's like, hey, Elena sent them a warning ahead of time and just said, we don't vaccinate.
Yes, I want the forms because I have to go to I have to go someplace that I'm not.
Now, I know we're going to get a bunch of comments on this whole vaccination thing. Okay?
Which I don't know why we're going in this subject, but anyway, I have to have the forms that say I choose not to vaccinate my kids. That is my right. I don't even have to say whether it's a religious right or not. It's my right, and that I am entitled to that. All I ask the doctor was that I be respected.
We think the government.
You don't have to go into the whole thing.
In a conspiracy with the FDA and the pharmaceuticals to say, hey, let's indoctrinate these kids with freaking vaccines, break down their systems. I'm just telling you, I'm not naive, dude. I know people behead people out there. I know there's terrorists, and I know the terrorists you need to worry about, the bin Ladens you need to worry about, are not across overseas. They're right in your freaking neighborhood. They're in your schools.
Well, I don't think
they're
you should
in
call
your churches.
doctors
You
bin
shut
Ladens.
up. They're in your schools, in your churches. They're in politics. They're Republicans. They're Democrats. They look like you. They walk like you. They talk like you. Dude, this is a freaking planet. There's evil in your neighborhood, baby.
Or just misinformed people.
Bullshit. There's evil. There's conspiracy. If you think that there's conspiracy. This is where he
thinks I'm naive.
If you think there's evil in your backyard, okay, call me, 305-865-8668. This is a G&E show, baby. We bring it real. We keep it real. I'm taking care of my family, okay? I'm the one that's got the guns and the bullets at my house. I got the ammo, and I'm ready. I'm ready to freaking spring loose on the world.
There are 7 billion people in the world. Who are you? How are you different?
7 billion people on planet Earth. There's a small portion of them that want greatness.
Sell or Be Sold, book and audio package.
You can't get away from this idea that you just have to sell more.
Voted the #1 business sales book by Axiom Gold Awards. Now, for the first time ever, in audio, read by Grant Cardone. If you want to get your way in business and in life, call 800-368-5771. Sell or Be Sold, book and audio package. Call 800-368-5771 today.
One thing, closing a transaction is something completely different.
If you don't close, you lose. Stop losing. Start closing deals. Make the decision. Discover over 100 ways to ink the deal.
Got to be able to ask for the close in several different ways.
Your job isn't complete until your customer has taken delivery of your product or service.
My job is to help the client make a decision.
Call 800-368-5771 for the Closer Survival Guide book and audio package today.
Your money is in closing a deal, and recommit to your career. Recommit to your profession. Understand the rules of closing a deal.
The Closer Survival Guide book and audio packet. Call 800-368-5771. Call 800-368-5771 and start closing today.
Are you tired of missing sales? Come on, be honest. Are you getting all there is in the marketplace? Take an honest look in your mind's eye at your sales team right now. Are they doing everything they can to make that extra sale? If you're tired of watching your salespeople be tongue-tied, not follow up, not know their product, not know what to say at that critical moment, welcome to tiredofmissingSales.com. My name's Grant Cardone. I know your frustrations. Look, whether your people sell over the phone or in person, whether you sell a tangible or an intangible, I can increase the sales of any company by at least 15% guaranteed. Go to tiredofmissingSales.com and I'll show you the top 3 reasons your salespeople don't make those extra sales. Go to tiredofmissingSales.com.
Hey, Grant Cardone here. This is Elena Cardone, my beautiful wife.
Thank you.
You look hot today. You want to give us a little spin? Give us a little spin.
Oh, geez. You always
She
do that.
loves doing the spin.
I'm
She says she hates it, but she loves
I'm
doing
like, I hate it. I'm like, okay, the stress is from my friend Rebecca.
All right, so look, so we're talking about naive. Are you naive in your relationship? If your spouse, your husband, if your parents, if your kids are naive, look at kids, man. They're not preparing. Don't you understand there's Chinese over there?
I disagree. I think parents are over-preparing. Like some kids that you walk into the store and they're like, no, stay away, because they're taught not to talk to strangers. It's getting a little wild.
That's not preparation, though. Stay away is not preparation, okay? Okay? When you're completely prepared, you're not worried about people staying away because you're freaking prepared. You're Bruce Lee, dog. You're like
that.
Bring it on.
Oh.
Bring it on. You went to school today. I'm sorry, she went to the doctor today, and you weren't prepared. You're naive. Oh, I'm going to send my little piece of paper and I'm going to tell them, leave me alone about the vaccines. And you trusted it rather than grabbing that lady and saying, don't bring up vaccines in front of the kids, the doctor. Mm-hmm. And then what happened? Tell them what happened.
She brought up the vaccines. I said, I don't vaccinate and I don't want to have this discussion right now. And she said, but it's my responsibility legally to tell you, and this is irresponsible. And I said, I totally got it, duplicated, and you've now informed me, and I've declined, and I don't want to discuss it further in front of the kids if you don't mind.
Third time.
Nice, so
nice,
the kids don't
naive.
Third time, she keeps going. I say, listen, I don't want to discuss this in front of the kids because now I'm spelling it out for her.
Yeah, and the kids are 5 and 3, and they're picking up that there's anger, hostility,
and I don't want them to have to see their mom like that. So I said, if you want to discuss this, we can have a phone conversation or discuss it privately. And she said, you're putting your kids at risk.
In front of the kids.
Which is an opinion. It's not a fact.
Yeah.
And I have to be all nice in front of the kids. And then my 5-year-old on the way home asks me, what is she at risk for? And, I'm horrified. I don't think this is right. You don't have to bully me into your opinion about whether I should vaccinate my kids or not.
So the point is this, okay? You're naive, okay? Check it out. James Foley had his head cut off last night, and the whole world goes crazy. Oh my God, somebody got. Hey, they've had him for almost a year, okay? They got another reporter. They're going to probably cut his head off. This is what happens.
God, but it's devastating.
Ferguson, Missouri. Guy robs a bank. Michael Brown.
Michael Brown didn't rob a bank.
Guy robs a bank.
Sorry.
Michael Brown shows up. Threatens the cop that's already in a hostile situation.
Allegedly.
Cops, no.
Well, we don't know the whole scene, do we?
6 bullets in the guy's body.
Well,
They've already done an autopsy, okay? And everybody's like, oh my God, for whatever side you're on. Oh my God, what, man? Look, if a bank's being robbed and you got cops running around with guns, somebody's going to get shot, okay? The fact that the cop is scared to death, he's freaking terrified. He just wants to go home to his 2 kids every night. Folks.
But if you're going to be naive, there are cops out there. There are bad cops, but, hopefully there's mostly good. And some have
And you know what? Stay out of the bad cops' way. Stay out of trouble.
And get rid of the bad
busy.
cops.
Be productive. Be at work. So I say, hey, what does this got to do with marriage? Okay, well, let me tell you something. I looked up marriage and naivety, and I came up with this.
Is that how you say
it?
Naive,
man. I got the best-selling book.
Okay. It ain't best written.
Best naive marriage idea number 1. Our romantic love will never fade. Were you right or wrong on that? How fast?
I say wrong.
It faded, dude.
If you're willing to put the work in and create on it, it comes back. It's not just going to happen like, Elena, my life's going to be eternally blessed with romantic love.
Our romantic love will never fade. You don't know people.
I'm just an optimist.
You don't know people that think it's never going to fade.
Yes,
fade.
But those people
my
really
love
are
for you
naive
is fading right now.
It better not be.
It is, okay? Number 2, I love every single thing about my partner.
Well, yes, these happen to
I
be
don't
like
love
the people.
everything about
well,
you.
Doggone it, I know that.
Okay.
True.
What do you not
I'm
love?
not naive.
Let's talk about this. This is a good exercise to have right now.
Oh,
Tell me
exercise.
3 things you don't love about me. You're like, God, I hate that about you.
Well, okay. One of them is like how hard you come at me with so much effort. Like one thing could be wrong. Like
what? Like not being ready for the show today.
No, I'm ready for the show.
You're not ready?
Come on, look at me. No,
Did
I'm
you
talking about.
Did you look at your comments last week? Did you comment on your comments?
I'm talking about.
Did you look at the email that I sent you the last night?
I missed the email.
Yeah,
okay.
you see, that's why I get tired of that shit.
We were talking about what bothered me about you. Why are you
this is what people
it?
think.
God
this is what people
damn.
think. People think, oh, I'm going to get married. Everything's going to be fine. We're going to have some kids. The world's going to be. No, man, you're going to run into this kind of stuff. We've been together 11 years, man. She disappointed me last night and again this morning. And she's doing it right now. The only thing she's got going for her right now is she looks good. Let me talk to Chris from Miami. Chris.
I like how you got rid of
Chris, am I being so hard on Elena?
Me. No, man, you guys are both awesome. You're being exactly the way you should be. You got to be firm today.
Got to be firm. I like that, man. Do you think people are naive, Chris?
So naive. So bought on all this crap, it's crazy. And I'm watching your show, and I just got so upset because of what they did to your wife this morning. Same thing happened to me. It's terrible. They're doing it too much.
Yeah. What, you talking about the drugging?
Yeah. Well, especially they shouldn't say anything in front of your kids, and they shouldn't say it. And once you say it once, that should be it. And they shouldn't give you their opinion.
Yeah, and I live in America. I live in a place where I'm supposed to be free to do whatever the hell I want to do. And I'm like, look, I ain't vaccinating the kids. They going to die of something.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's right. Worst thing you do for your kids. Terrible.
What is vaccinate them?
Yep. That's my opinion.
That's my opinion too.
Yeah, well, shit. Opinion. You know what opinion?
Either side needs to be respected, though, and I don't even mind. The doctor told me that I am putting my kids at risk. That is her opinion, but not in front of my kids.
Dude, I'm putting my kids at risk to bring them in put them in your face.
Your opinion,
right?
I don't know. Maybe you got a disease. You got some kind of mental disease. Look, I wouldn't trade positions with a doctor on this planet. I wouldn't trade my income for their income, their intelligence for their lack of intelligence, their robot skills. I wouldn't trade nothing. Is there a doctor? Is there a doctor you'd rather be with than me?
Dr. Dre? No way. You like that rhyme?
See, and I know that's probably true.
I said Dr. Dre.
I know that's true.
No way.
I was telling Elena the other night because I'm not naive. I even told her this. I said,
even though he is a Billy hunter,
there's this
killer,
Billy Killer. There's this one movie star that me and her both really really admire, and I'm like, if he came after you, I'd let you go, E.
Yeah, because he's your man crush.
And
anyway, how are we getting off on that?
Okay, anyway, hey Chris, thanks for calling in, bro. Appreciate you. Do you subscribe to the show or you just run into it?
I'm subscribed, but I can't get on there right now, but I'm watching it.
All right. Make sure you comment. For those of you out there that subscribe to the channel or have not and you watch the show, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel because when your comments, we're going to talk about some comments that we got in here today.
I'm prepared, too.
We can respond to your comments when you do so. Okay, let me just go over this list. Our romantic love will never fade. That's a romantic, naive idea. Mm-hmm. Number 2, I love every single thing about my partner.
Never. That is...
Every one of you should have a moment. Should have the freedom at least once a month to sit down with your Shovita, your Elena, okay, your Pierre, your Polly. You should be able to sit down with them and say, here's 3 things I don't love about you. Here's 3 things, dude, I just don't like them. I mean, if you could change them, it'd be freaking wonderful. And just get it off your chest and move on. Number 3, living together will one day help our marriage be stronger. Staying together, baby. Stick and stay, it's bound to pay.
Hell yeah.
Stick together like peanut butter and jelly. You can't even separate them. Stay with us, Grant Cardone, at Elena Cardone.
Hoo-yah.
Hey, God bless James Foley. Rest in peace, brother.
Are you one of those people not satisfied with good? If you're at $100 and want to go to $100,000, or if you're at $1 million and want to achieve $10 million, it's time to change your game. When are you going to make the move? If you want more freedom, if you want more choices in your life, then Grant Cardone's MP3 Game Changer package is for you. It's the 10X rule. The Rules of Success and Sell or Be Sold was narrated by Grant Cardone himself. Learn to go from nothing to everything, from being unknown to being known worldwide. Grant wants you to have your freedom and to achieve your highest potential. Grant Cardone came from nothing and is now a multi-millionaire. The information contained in this package got him there. You need the tools, the inspiration, the guidance, and the technique to achieve your potential. Order now at grantcardone.com/game changer. That's grantcardone.com/game changer. Always be moving forward. Find your freedom and your opportunity. Order your Game Changer MP3 package today.
Have so much going on that no one disappointment any longer disappoints you.
For over 30 years, international interior designer Stephen G is a world-renowned master of contemporary and traditional high-end design.
To me, lifestyle and comfort is what a great design project is all about.
Interiors by Stephen G has galleries in Florida and New York, with staff fluent in 7 different languages. Interiors by Stephen G offers a full-service experience from construction to completion. Visit Interiors by Stephen G at Facebook or his website, interiorsbystephenG.com. That's interiorsbystephenG.com to get started on bringing your design fantasies to a level beyond your dreams. Visit interiorsbystephenG.com today.
Hey, welcome back to the G&E show. Grant's taking business calls and on a break. He's hustling,
deals,
never
baby. You know
ever
why? 'Cause
stopping. He's
I'm not,
always working,
right?
going for it.
Tell me about it, man.
Heck yeah.
4 reasons to work.
4 reasons to work?
Do you know the 4 reasons to work?
Family.
Because you have to.
Uh-huh.
Because you want to get ahead. You don't want it to go backwards.
Family.
And you love the position you finally got.
Oh, okay. Well, can we make a 5th for family?
Yeah, 5th.
Okay, thanks.
5th. Naive. You're naive, dude.
I am naive.
Okay,
I know I'm naive.
Folks, if you don't want your kids vaccinated, that's your right. Before you get there, tell the doctor, hey, we're not having the vaccination conversation. You can have it with me. Slip me a little index card so you do your legal duty. Don't bring that shit up. If you bring it up one time to me, if you're going to take a stance, I'm leaving. I'm out of there. Can you agree to do that? That's what you should have done before you put the kids in harm's way.
You're right.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're talking about being naive. Number 1, our romantic love will never fade. Yes, it will. It will fade.
It will fade unless
Times
you
will get
decide
tough. One day you will run out of money.
on it.
Your wife or your husband will spend more money than they agreed to.
Oh, boy.
You'll be cheated on. You'll be betrayed. You'll be let down. You'll be disappointed.
Have you ever cheated on me?
Oh, yeah. Oh, the damn time.
What, with work or with females?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes.
How many? Let me tell you all the ways I cheat on you.
Okay.
Okay? Let me tell you. First time I cheated on you was let me see, 2008.
Oh, okay.
First time I cheated on you,
good.
2008. You guys, I got y'all's attention, huh? 2008. Actually, it was 2007 because I agreed to do business with that guy without doing all my homework. And I cheated on you. I cheated on kids that I didn't even have yet. I cheated on all my customers because this guy stole a ton of money from me because I didn't do my homework.
That's right.
Don't be naive,
Because
baby.
we were naive. He was a friend of ours.
Yeah.
We stood in his wedding.
Now, I'm going to tell you something else. Last night I cheated
Naive.
on you too, more in this category of women and all that stuff, okay? Last night, dude, I was on Facebook and I saw this Brazilian.
Oh,
The buns on, the ass on this chick was perfect. Perfect. I'm talking perfect. And I looked at this Facebook thing over and over and over again. I couldn't help myself. I felt like I was cheating on you.
Well, you kind of were. But thanks for telling me.
Okay. I'm telling you, but her ass was perfect.
Okay, so what is the point of saying that? Okay,
She
because
Italian,
this is
too.
number one.
It
This
was
is
perfect.
number
Perfect.
This
I'm
is
talking
number
about-
5.
Oh.
I should tell my partner absolutely everything
I'm not
about
saying it's a
myself
good thing
and
that it was
expect my
perfect.
partner to tell me everything about him or her. I got it on the ass.
Number 5. I should tell my partner absolutely everything about myself. Wrong. No, you shouldn't.
Yeah. Okay.
Number 6. Our marriage
Shut it
will
down.
naturally glow.
Jesus, look at you. You're all tongue tied now because you know how naughty you are.
Hey, let's take Brian. Brian from Los Angeles. Brian.
Yeah, let's take Brian to
Do
bail
you
out
want me
of
to
this.
send you? Do you want me to send you that Facebook post that I saw? Are you on Facebook looking for it right now? You're scanning my Facebook page right now, aren't you?
You talking to me, Grant? This is Brian.
Yeah, B. What's up, baby?
Not much. Just flying from LA to Boston. I do want to make a point, though, Grant. Are you open to suggestion or no?
Oh yeah, go ahead, man.
Okay.
You want me to quit interrupting Elena?
I mean, that might be nice. I don't think you do it that often. I think if you did do it, you dramatically improved. So I think you're in a good spot.
Go ahead. What's your input? What's your input, man? Put a condom on before you give it to me, though.
What's that again?
No, go ahead.
So I was just listening. Did you say you never ever go to the doctor?
I didn't say I never
does
ever.
because I make him, but he likes to be
When's
dramatic.
the last time I've been to the doctor?
You had a checkup for something recently.
Yeah,
it was a
not-
couple
not
months
really.
ago.
Yeah,
you
before I
had
did
the
the-
heart
before I did
tested
the
and everything.
superpower rundown.
Yeah, you had a test for that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what's up, dude? What's up?
So my point is that
Are you a doctor?
I'm not. I'm in the
Okay,
medical
good.
field.
Then can you give
I'm
me
in
a
the-
rectal exam? I need a rectal exam.
Can
It's
you
been
let
about
Brian
5
talk?
years.
'Cause I have a feeling he's going to make a good point.
Okay.
My point is that myself and like thousands of others enjoy your stuff. We love listening to you. We like this
And you
stuff.
want me to take care of myself?
Yes, and he should be more responsible. I agree.
I want you to go beyond taking care of yourself. With technology.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and wouldn't you know? We lose
as
him
he was
right
talking about,
as he's saying
right
this
as he's
to you.
talking about technology.
This is your powers.
He's still there? You still there, dude?
You guys hear me? I'm sorry. I'm in an airport.
I can, man.
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry, guys. This is a bad call. I'm sorry. Anyways, what I was saying is with how much technology is developing, I want you to go beyond just taking care of yourself. We want to keep you around here. I think, I listened to a lot of your stuff about being proactive, about having things.
All right, man. Get to it, though, bro.
he
You talk
wants
like
you to
my
go
wife,
get a
man.
checkup because there's preventative medicine, and that medicine is genuinely good. And thank goodness we have
I'm talking
it.
to Brian, dude.
So I do 2 blood works a year to keep myself in check. So I would suggest doing the same thing.
Thank
Be
you,
proactive.
Brian.
Be proactive with this stuff. You owe it to your wife.
Where you
That's
traveling
right,
to? You
Brian.
going from
Thank
LA to
you.
where? LA to where?
Awesome.
Swing down here to Miami, okay? And me and you go on a road trip. And when I'm done with you,
Go get your blood tested
go
again.
get your blood tested again.
All right, man. Well,
Hey,
I wanna keep
Brian,
you around.
what do you do, Brian? What do you do?
I sell medical equipment.
Okay. Hey, are you married?
I'm not. No.
All right. Do you think people are naive, but naturally naive?
I think people believe what they want to believe and what benefits them the most. But absolutely, I think they're naive. I think that they've been taught a certain thing for a long period of time from their parents or from their teachers, and
they believe and they don't check. They don't check anything. Nothing.
They don't check the facts. They don't
They
look
don't
for
check
what's out there.
themselves.
No.
And
They
then
don't-
they wreck themselves.
I knew you were going to do that. Brian, thanks for calling in, brother. Okay,
Thank you,
appreciate
guys.
you, man. Appreciate
Yeah,
you.
absolutely.
Folks, look, I'm just telling you, look, wake up, okay? Wake up. This is not, it's unbelievable to me how many people go to school that's funded by the government, funded by taxpayers, $800 billion a year. They get to the 12th grade, and then they quit reading. They don't study. They don't learn. It's more important for you to learn after you get out of school than while you were in school. When you were in school, there's no chance of you earning any real money. Dude, it's when you get out of school that you want to start learning all that free time you got. Okay? You guys that got together and you thought your marriage was going to last forever and it didn't. You thought the love was just going to manifest.
Oh, that's number 9. All we need is love.
Yeah, it's bullshit, man. You need a lot more than love, baby. You guys that believe, okay, I'm going to pray and everything's going to be all right. God ain't going to intervene on your freaking marriage any more than he's going to intervene on your bank account. Okay? I love God. I believe in God. God ain't got nothing to do with my bank account. He ain't making deposits for me. He ain't going to bail me out. If you freaking late on your car payment, God will not take it off the hook. If they're picking up your car, am I right, E? Come on. E, show them those big teeth you got. I love those teeth, man. She got a big smile. See, you should be with Tony Robbins.
If you and Tony were like real or veneers, and I'm like, if they were veneers, do you think I would have gotten them this big?
See,
no.
This is the kind of stuff me and her talk about, okay? You got that Tony Robbins smile. You got that Steve Harvey smile.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be in Indianapolis, by the way, with Steve, John Maxwell, and Mr. Tony Robbins, October the 17th. You can buy tickets at Act Like Success. I think there's another website package. Jason from Indiana, do you think my wife is naive? Be honest.
Well, I don't know if she is specifically, but what I'm going off of is, my soon-to-be wife. It's just something that's...
What's your wife's name, man?
Amy.
Yeah. I got her on my cell number right here, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna text her those photos I took of her.
Oh boy.
Jason, I apologize. Continue.
No, it's fine. What it is, I think it's like a fear people get. It's not naive. It's some people are afraid, and after a while, it overwhelms them to the point where they're either naive and they kind of ignore it, or they're fearful.
Yeah, they're fearful. So you think the fear is more of the naive thing?
No, I think, what? I hear what you're saying, dude. I think people are irresponsible, though. I think people actually believe in fairy tales. Do you have that queued up, that song you were playing earlier?
No.
Figure it out, okay? Figure it out right now. It's perfect time. Okay. I don't think people are fearful enough. I think people need to be on guard. I think, when I get scared, I get alert. So I think, for me, fear is one thing, but also people become like almost hypnotized or unconscious. They're not paying attention to anything. Is that what you really meant, man?
Yeah, I mean, I know for me, anytime I'm the same way. As soon as something starts happening, I always tell my girls, like, hey, you got to be attentive to what's going on. You can't just sit back and think everything else is okay.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's not, it falls into that category where.
You got to be alert, man. You got to be alert.
Okay.
You got to know that evil exists on this planet. Evil's in Indiana, yeah. Okay? Indiana's a nice place to live. There's some evil people in Indiana.
Yeah.
You agree with that?
Oh yeah, there is.
Okay, somebody in your family's probably evil. You got an uncle that's like evil?
Not that I know of, man. But
call him out. Call him out. Who is it?
A handful of them.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Dude, I know managers in companies that are evil. They don't actually want their people to do well. Because if they do well, it means something about them. Can you show me that, Paulie? Dude, this guy got killed last night. Had his head cut off. James Foley.
Man.
Okay? Is that him? Is that James Foley? Give me the picture. Give me the real picture, though, in the desert, dude. The real deal. In the orange suit and the black thing over his head. Hey, Jason, where can people find you, brother?
Fort Wayne, Indiana. Evans Toyota.
Okay, good, man. You guys buying a Toyota? You need a Toyota? Hey, that happened last night. You out buying Toyotas, worried about your down payment, your monthly payment, your negative equity, $500 upside down. Go see Jason, okay?
Yeah, we're working with Steve Spray to get you Grant Cardone University here at the dealership right now.
Dude, that thing is sick. Who's the decision maker on that deal?
Well, I'm the one. I bird dogged.
That's bullshit. You ain't the decision maker, man. I ain't naive, man.
No, I know.
Who's the check writer, dog?
Well, it's me, my general manager.
Mm-hmm. What's his name?
Zane Rice.
Zane Rice. Okay, tell Zane I talked about him, all right? While he's worried about what I'm charging every month, remember what happened to this guy last night.
Oh, my God.
Dang, yeah.
Let's keep it in perspective, man. Let me tell you something. When I saw that last night, first of all, I didn't go watch the video like a bunch of you neurotic wackos.
Oh, my God.
Got to watch the video. That's nuts. Okay, you don't need to watch the video. You need to understand this. There is evil on this planet. And the fact that Fox or CNN or CNBC's got to deliver it to you, oh, my God. You know what that means? That means you're freaking naive. And I don't want you to be, okay? I don't want you to be. And me and my wife, thanks, Jason, for calling in. And tell Zane hello.
Amy.
No, Zane is his GM.
Oh.
Okay? Damn, man. Pay attention, dude.
I was listening to Do You Want to Build a Snowman?
Let me hear it.
Okay.
That's what she believes. See, this is my wife. This is people in your house. This is the guy that owns your company.
Do you want to build a snowman?
This is my 5-year-old, dude. Okay? And it's good when you're 5. But this isn't going to pay the bills. Okay? Bad things happen to good people. I don't want it to happen to you, and that's why we do the show. I don't want it to happen to your marriage, okay? I don't want it to happen to your sex life. Look, everybody's going to grow old, okay? Everybody's going to start aging, okay? Everybody's going to – that's right, I got it too. It happens, man. It happens.
You're 15 years older. Just remember that.
I know, and I look good.
But you're 15 years older.
So every week we come to you. Every Wednesday we come to you in the middle of the week on hump day to say, look, man, don't give up on your marriage, okay? Don't give up on your business. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your family. Stick and stay. It's bound to pay, okay? You can go out and find another couple. It's going to be the same hard bullshit work, okay? Find a good chick. Find a good guy.
And
stick it out.
Stay.
It's
Baby.
bound to pay. Okay,
yeah.
Why don't you take us out on that music, by the way? My name's Grant Cardone. This is Elena Cardone. Every week
Follow
we come
me
to
at
you.
Grant Cardone.
We believe in marriage. We believe in you. We believe in family. We believe in monogamy. We look at your comments. Subscribe to the channel.
Mr. Facebook.
Play the music.
Monogamy.
She's learning how to use the setup. Hey, subscribe to the channel so that we can actually respond to your questions. By the way, somebody asked me last week, hey, what makes you think monogamy, what research gives you that? I'm like, dude, I wouldn't cheat on my business. Why would I cheat on my wife? Okay, be great.